Almost heaven, West Virginia, the Red Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her, minor lake, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice, and in the morning how she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And driving down the road I get a feeling I should have been home yesterday, yesterday. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road, country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
out through the windows of my old Chevrolet, I see the Smoky Mountains standing tall. I hear the rivers rushing, heading to the sea, and I wonder at the beauty of it all. I feel those mountains call me to the memories of my youth, to the church that Grandpa built up in the hills. I find such peace and comfort from knowing of my roots and doing God's will. We go to church and hear the preacher praying he can somehow reach us, saying Jesus will forgive our sins. A message for the generations, need a dose of good salvation, lessons that we learn every Southern Sunday morning. Now Grandpa went to heaven and Grandma joined him there, singing hallelujah, praise the Lord. The cabin that they lived in, well, it needs a little care, but that foundation still is standing strong. And yes, I have the Bible that passed on down to me, a reminder of the simpler times I knew, when we spent every Sunday precious memories and making new ones too. We go to church and hear the preacher praying he can somehow reach us, saying Jesus will forgive our sins. A message for the generations, need a dose of good salvation, lessons that we learn every Southern Sunday morning. Has been our nation's anchor in the storms, and living in the Southland is good for both our bodies and our souls. We go to church and hear the preacher praying he will somehow reach us, saying Jesus will forgive our sins. A message for the generations, need a dose of good salvation, lessons that we learn every Southern Sunday morning. Sunday morning. About 20 shots. Cause I never stopped drinking, girl, till I met you. I might hit every honky tonk, yeah, before the night is through. Since you went off and left with someone else, yeah, guess I'm your fool. Still I never stopped drinking, girl, till I met you. freak flag fly. Cause I never stopped drinking, girl, till I met you. I might hit every honky-tonk, yeah, before the night is through. Since you went off and left for someone else, yeah, guess I'm your fool. Still I never stopped drinking, girl, till I met you. No, I never stopped drinking, girl, till I met you.
She called me handsome, so I held her for ransom. There was love in the third degree. And I'm living proof what I'm telling you. Can't you see it when you're looking at me? Well, I aged a few years since the last time you saw me. Won and lost a few rounds, but I'm still alive, fire, helping in the fire. Someday I might settle down. I might settle down, stop this running around, start doing everything that I'm told. Yeah, I might start living, might start giving, but by then I might be too damn old. She saw the eyes of an angel, felt the lips of a devil, these feelings she can't quite understand. And they both tried real hard to sort out our feelings with a bottle in each other's hand. She's all alone and I sit here crazy, not knowing which way to go. Yeah, I might settle down, stop this running around, but by then I might be too damn old. Too damn old. She's all alone and I sit here crazy, not knowing which way to go. Yeah, I might settle down, stop this running around, but by then I might be too damn old. I might settle down, stop this running around, start doing everything that I'm told. Yeah, I might start giving, I might start living, but by then I might be too damn old. I'm just too damn old. Too damn old.
I'm just a freaking dinosaur.
Too damn old. Too damn old.
Don't get around much anymore.
Too damn old. She just seen into blossoms. You got it? Too damn old.
She blew into our lives, breath of saving grace. You could see the love upon her face. But she left us far too soon. She was here just long enough to make all our worlds a better place. She came to him from heaven to lead him from the dark. His life became much fuller, that's her mark. She was taken so suddenly, left him on his own in his heart you still can see her spark. And she's swimming with the dolphins. She's finally free. No more pain and sadness. She's swimming with the dolphins. Finally where she wants to be. Your anger, start to hear the pain. Hatred won't bring her back again. Remember all the good days, remember better times. Remember how she made us feel. 'Cause now she's swimming with the dolphins. She's finally free. No more pain and sadness. She's swimming with the dolphins. Finally where she wants to be.
face yet again. Hold his hand and in time soon we'll be face to face yet again. I've always been a country singer, sung songs happy and blue. Never made it to the top of the earth, but I'd sure like to make it with you. I wanna be a star in heaven and sing my thanks for all you do. I wanna be a star in heaven, sing with the angels for you. Lord, you know I haven't been perfect. You know we've all done wrong. You know that I love you and I wanna be with you and sing those good country songs. I wanna be a star in heaven and sing my thanks for all you do. I wanna be a star in heaven, sing with the angels for you. Lord, I wanna thank you for my talent and all you allow me to be. When I die, please take me up. Make a star in heaven out of me. I wanna be a star in heaven, singing thanks for all you do. I wanna be a star in heaven, sing with the angels for you. I wanna be a star in heaven, singing thanks for all you do. I wanna be a star in heaven, sing with the angels for you, sing with the angels for you.
the person I've become. I can see how much I've grown, how much I've overcome. I'm grateful for the lessons learned, for every scar that I've earned. I'm so thankful I can see all these wonderful changes in me. Changes in me. Changes in me. Changes in me.
This last song I wrote with a fellow out of Ottawa area, thanks to the joys of the internet, and this one's called A Simple Life, and it's co-written with North Easton.
Don't make me out to be a Superman, standing on top of the world looking down. I don't wanna fall when the fear gets too much. I don't wanna crash into the waiting crowd. Sick of facing these same old situations, gotta save them in the nick of time. I want a day and give me some space. I wanna sleep straight through the night. Simple life, I'd sit and celebrate, and in the quiet I would close my eyes and drift away. I'd take my time in the sun, I would always be young if I could take a simple life. I'm sick of chasing your higher expectations, but I never reach a finish line. I'd settle for less if the rest of the world would see that no one makes it out alive. And if I had a simple life, I'd sit and celebrate, and in the quiet I would close my eyes and drift away. I'd take my time in the sun, I would always be young if I could take. And if I could just take off this cape and give myself a break, I could save the world another day. But I won't, and I won't, no I won't. If I had a simple life, I'd sit and celebrate, and in the quiet I would close my eyes and drift away. Take my time in the sun, I would always be young if I could take. And if I had a simple life, I'd sit and celebrate, and in the quiet I would close my eyes and drift away. Take my time in the sun, I would always be young if I could take. I'd be young if I could taste, young if I could taste a simple life.
That's a wrap.
Thanks so much, everyone.
It's been a while, I guess. And you calling here tonight only leaves me with one hell of a mess. You were gone just a day too long. I was buried a year in July. I didn't know that your mom had passed or that you moved back last night. I left town 2 years ago 'cause there was nothing up there left for me. Settled down with a girl I love and no, I don't want to leave. 'Cause Jesus and Garth Brooks both have a point about unanswered prayers. You weren't around when I needed you, so she became the one who cared. And I'll be spending the rest of my life just thanking the man upstairs for Jesus and Garth Brooks and unanswered prayers. Not counting you, I never had someone who could knock me straight to the ground and leave me there to come all undone. Been a while thinking to myself, wondering what she's doing now. Praying you'd come back to me, but nobody gets off in this town. Took a long, long time for me just learning to live again. But I moved on 'cause girl, loving you is a lot like rope in the wind. 'Cause Jesus and Garth Brooks both have a point about unanswered prayers. You weren't around when I needed you, so she became the one who cared. And I'll be spending the rest of my life just thanking the man upstairs for Jesus and Garth Brooks and unanswered prayers. Jesus and Garth Brooks and unanswered prayers.
Come down one day to take me away. I've had better days, but I'm okay. But by the time you read this, I'll be lost in space. Will have disappeared without a trace. Hope you understand. I've become a spaceman. I got a supersonic telescopic view of Earth. How I miss your face. I'll put a message in whiskey bottle floating out where across the universe. To you, it's only you. Here I am on the outside looking in. I feel like a spaceman. like a rocket man, and I've become a spaceman. So send a message to my mother, tell my family that I love them, but it's true, it's true, it's true, it's coming to you. Here I am, on the outside looking in, I feel like a spaceman, on a mission with no end, singing in the space band. When David Bowie lets you in, you feel like a spaceman. We're on tour with the Rocket Man. I feel like a spaceman. I'm higher than I ever been, singing in the space band. On the outside looking in, an alien ship came down one day. I gotta get out of here. I've had better days, but I'm okay. Gotta get out of here. An alien ship came down one day. I gotta get out of here. An alien ship came down one day. Gotta get out of here. An alien ship came down one day. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. I've had better days, but I'm okay. Gotta get out of here. 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 You will promise. I gotta get out of here.
Chris Ledoux lays in my truck. The carpet smells like horse. I breathe it in and start to grin. It's the scent that I love most. Kind of fond of country bars. Love those neon lights. Western swing and steel guitars, and a girl who treats me right. Yes, I'm a real cowboy. I ride for the brand, big sky above me. I'm a real steady hand. I love my mama's cooking. Ride a handsome Caballo. Dance holding my partner. Yes, I'm a real cowboy. I've seen that look in a lady's eyes 100 times before. Watching silently my walk as I cross that old dance floor. She's had the rest, now she wants the best. A real live Western guy. She'll ask the question on her mind, then wait for my reply. Yes, I'm a real cowboy. I ride for the brand, big sky above me. I'm a real steady hand. I love my mama's cooking. Ride a handsome Caballo. I dance holding my partner. Yes, I'm a real cowboy. I've seen the girls that want to brag to friends about their man, then tries to change him from cowboy boots to Oxfords if she can. But I'm a real cowboy, ride for the brand, big sky above me. I'm a real steady hand. I love my mama's cooking, ride a handsome caballo. I dance holding my partner. Yes, I'm a real cowboy. I dance holding my partner. Yes, I'm a real cowboy. couple diplomas, only one day old. I looked at you and yelled, what you wanna do? You said, why don't we bust it on the open road? I said, hell yeah. You said, hell yeah. There wasn't nothing in the world I'd rather do than to hit the road with you back when we were too young to care. Nothing really mattered, we could go anywhere. Flying on a gold wing and a prayer, we were too young to care. Looking for some freedom on old highways, we tried to get lost. All the maps and rules, we didn't need them, hoping to find new lines to cross. I said, hell yeah. You said, hell yeah. Our only worry in the world was where to stop to dust our jeans off back when we were too young to care. Nothing really mattered, we could go anywhere. We're flying on a gold wing and a prayer, we were too young to care. Now it's Harleys and Jesus and everything in the world that's American made. Somehow we picked up the pieces, we turned out okay. And on any given day we'll get the hell out of Dodge in our old Chevrolet. Like we're still too young to care. We got everything we need that'll get us there. Still flying high on a wing and a prayer, like we're too young to care.
John Krause, and I have a mad obsession for making studio recordings. I love mixing, producing, composing, adding guitar tracks, or just sipping coffee while you do most of the work. And I don't usually bite. You can find me online at kraussmusic.com. That's KRAUSSMUSIC.com, or on Facebook at John Krause Music. And remember, as the late great Billy Shakespeare once said, if music be the food of love, play on.
Live from the clock can read my mind.
Hi, this is John Krause, and you're listening to The Paige Roberts Show on Intercom Radio Network.
Hey, this is Steve Coughlin from Steve Coughlin with Probable Cause. We are loyal listeners and proud sponsors of The Paige Roberts Show. Check it out.
Hi there, this is Tammany Dove inviting you to the 2019 International Singer-Songwriters Association Awards Show to be held in Atlanta, Georgia on Saturday, August the 3rd. This event will be open to the public and feature some of the most talented singer-songwriters from all over the world. Join us for this red carpet event and after party. Find out more and reserve your ticket at www.issasongwriters.com. Hope to see you there.
Hey y'all, this is Danny Kinsey, and you're listening to the Paige Roberts Show on Intercom Radio Network.
We're playing tunes that make you grin. Our music's better than it's ever been. So think of us when you need a show. We're at WIRN Intercom Radio.
Oh no, here comes trouble. She's putting red lipstick on, high heels got it going on, fun filled with trouble as I buy her a double. She gives me a giggle with a hair toss and wiggle. She's in trouble again.
He's got a sly old grin, long jeans, cologne on him, singing a love song, sex appeal so strong, softly suggesting come over later on. He's in trouble again.
We're in trouble again. How can so much fun be a naughty sin?
Good times and laughter from the floor to the rafters.
Drinks might be flowing to the morning after. We're in trouble again. Oh, come on over here, darling. She's kinda crazy sweet.
And he's my favorite manly treat.
How do we keep secret when everyone knows? Coy innuendos from our heads to our toes. We're in trouble again. We're in trouble again. How can so much fun be a naughty sin?
Good times and laughter from the floor to the rafters.
Drinks might be flowing to the morning after. We're in trouble again.
You're drinking me under the table.
We're in trouble again. No one's gonna pick you up under the table. We're in trouble again.
At least I got you to pick up the tab.
There goes trouble. Big trouble.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Paige Roberts Show. It is Friday, June 21st, 2019. I know we were playing music before we come on the air. The last two songs, that was Too Young to Care by Ted Graves. Ted Graves is Skytone Entertainment and Frank Green. Most people know Frank Green out of Nashville. That's his title track. And the one before that was Land of Liberty, Jody DeMarco, which reminds me, July the 7th, Sunday, July the 7th at 3:30 p.m., we will be doing a live broadcast here in Athens, Georgia at Vegas Studio with Jody DeMarco. He'll do his interview and do a 1-hour live show. So, yeah, we're booked up over here at Vegas. So that's awesome. And if you haven't gone out there and liked Vegas Studios Facebook page, if you want to see our show and are not able to be there, it will be shown on their Facebook page. So that's pretty cool. August the 4th, again at Vegas Studio, we have local singer-songwriter Hunter Flanagan is going to be with us then. So, like I said, I think I got most everybody, or I got booked up until January. We have Zuzu Welsh is starting off our January shows at Vegas Studio, so I do want to thank Clay Henson for allowing us to do our shows over there. So I'm going to see, it might be later on that may be where we are going, is to that studio. So y'all keep your fingers crossed. Yep. Let's see, who else do I have? Last night we talked to Kelly Lewis. No, today's Friday. Okay. Wednesday. Y'all see how my mind goes. Wednesday we talked to Kelly Lewis of the Smith Sisters. That was pretty cool too. We've had a busy week here at the Paige Roberts Show, but it's always something to do. But yeah, I hope y'all can hear me out there. I know they can hear me. My thing is when I'm bringing my featured artist on. So let's see if we can't get that going. It's worked the past few times. Oh, but y'all, I know I put on Facebook yesterday or sometime that I had problem. I had to re-download and reinstall the Spreaker app so I could do my shows. What a fiasco, but we are here. So, like I said, hopefully you can hear us out there, and hopefully, if not, somebody will let us know. It's been good that they have been. So, without further ado, let's bring on my featured artist for tonight, and that's BMI recording artist, and I should say Nashville recording artist, Annemarie Picerno. Hey, Annemarie, and thank you for calling in and being with us tonight.
Hello, Paige, and welcome everybody to the Paige Roberts Show. And thanks to all that are tuning in and in our chat room.
Yes.
I hope everybody's having a great weekend.
It's cool that y'all are out there in the chat room. That makes us feel really, really good. You know, I was on Blog Talk. I have been on Blog Talk Radio forever, and learning a new network and platform altogether, it has been a learning experience. But I guess, Annemarie, let's go ahead and give a shout out to Phil Kranz, because I know the Paige Roberts Show and Intercom Radio Network has teamed up with the Black Dog Indie Country Radio and radio show. So, yeah, y'all be looking for great things coming out of that, and we'll keep y'all posted on where we go. So that's
yeah, I see Phil
yes.
in the chat room.
Oh.
His usual trouble.
Right.
I appreciate you opening the interview with that song. That's a song I wrote with Kenny Lee. He's a really well-esteemed producer in Nashville, and I think he did a really great job putting that traditional country sound with the steel guitar on it, and it has now officially been nominated for a Josie Music Award, and awesome. I am in the works with trying to get it submitted as an independent artist on the first Grammy ballot.
Awesome.
For the 62nd Grammys.
Yes.
So that's a lot of work. So that's been a really good song on the charts the past couple months, and did really well, you know, on a lot of independent radio, and I think it's a great song that I think the reason people like this song, Trouble, is simply because it's got a lot of humor in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's a kind of a two-stepper in the country. I mean, definitely I do a lot of mixed genre sounds, but this one, I really went for that traditional country sound. And I think it was a lot of fun.
Well, I think you nailed it, and Kenny Lee as well. So, yeah. We have some other songs of yours too, Annemarie. But usually the way I start things off is I get my featured artist to tell our listeners about themselves, Annemarie, and you can go back however far you like. And
Well, all
right.
Yeah. To this point, for sure. But I consider myself the type of entertainer that I take every single thing that I ever learned in every performance and project and song I've written, and you know, it all stems to just being a kid and having really loved music and writing poems and stories and playing guitar and keyboard and ukulele. And I had a lot of very influential teachers that really encouraged my gifts and creativity. And, you know, I had a really tough childhood. Without going into all the details, it wasn't the greatest childhood. So my teachers were my inspiration and saw a lot of the talents that I had and encouraged them. And so I went on to study musical theater in college, and I thought, wow, I really like all of this: singing, dancing, acting, directing, you know, behind the scenes and the costumes and the live theater and singing. Learned how to sing in a 2,000-seat auditorium.
Wow.
And learned how to Broadway, and, you know, kind of just got into all sorts of projects like comedy shows at Disney World and Busch Gardens, and then started doing a lot of regional dinner theater and performances where I lived in houses with actors and had so much fun going to the theater and doing the shows 7 nights a week. And I learned a lot about discipline because usually a lot of these professional theaters I worked in, you got the script, you got hired, and you basically went into rehearsal from 8 a.m. to almost midnight at night for like 5 days. Then you had a dress rehearsal. Then you were performing in front of an audience and learned so much. And so every time I do something new and, you know, migrated over to bands and cruise ships and then some television and film, now as an indie artist writing my own music, I feel like I can do anything. As an independent, you pretty much can write your own script and direct how do you want to present what you're doing. If you're in somebody else's show, you're doing those lines, that part, that character. But I'm kind of trying to take all those layers of everything that I've learned now and put it into the album that I've been working on called Songs from Nashville, and all about my stories and my life as an entertainer and all the trials and trouble, the excitement and joy that brought me to this exact point.
Awesome. Well, as far as anything next goes, are you working on anything now?
I am. There are a lot of projects in the works. One, I'm an independent artist, but so I'm not exclusive, but I also work very, very closely with an independent label that helps all independent artists and helps us get to a higher level and helps with promotion and airplay and even television. And that label is Bongo Boy Records with Monique Graham. And she has helped me immensely. I want to say that I released my first single with her maybe 2-3 years ago with Bad Girl, which was a pop rock EP. And I learned so much, and we connected because she's a very hard-working lady. And she has so many opportunities for, as an independent artist, to not only get your music heard, but to help you across social media and opportunities on television for your music video to be played. And then she gives a lot of great guidance and advice on submitting to the Grammys. So about a year and a half ago, I decided, hey, I want to become a member of the Recording Academy, which, you know, that's what it's called as far as being a member. And you can submit your work to the Grammys. And I had Bonfire out that had done so well, an inspirational country song. And she said, well, you can do it. And I was like, but I'm not even a member, you know? And I looked at all the requirements of all the things that you had to do to become a member. And I said, well, okay, step one. And, you know, the thing that overwhelms, I think, all of us as artists is how do we do that? And you need people in your corner. You need radio stations like yourself and Phil Prayers and all the radio stations that don't ask for a penny, that play our music and support us. I thank you for that. And you need people like Monique Grimm and Bongo Boy Records that allow you to say, this is who I am as an artist, and this is how I want to try and present this to the world. And she has helped me really immensely, you know, with her guidance and her knowledge and getting me out. So I became a Grammy member. I set that goal and was accepted. And she helped me submit for American Roots in song and performance for my song Bonfire, and it made the first ballot, which was awesome. A huge accomplishment to be accepted on the ballot that actually would go out to thousands of Grammy members and voting members and get my work in front of the industry. So that was just putting my toe in the water, and, you know, now it's all revving up again this year with submissions going to start being presented, you know, to the Academy. To see what happens and, you know, what people I meet this year when I go out to LA for the 62nd Grammy Awards.
Well, I have Bonfire. Do we want to play that? And you hold on the line and we'll come right back.
Sure, let's go ahead and do it. It's a great inspirational song that I put a lot of other independent artists and singers on, all about letting go of past fears, regrets, meant to inspire, and how community and bringing other people together lets you know that you're not alone and to be loved and to spread that love throughout the world. And I was very proud of the song. I appreciate you playing it.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's play it and hold on the line and we'll come right back.
Many a story had been told round the bonfire.
A fire passion deep down inside. Regret and tears I cannot hide.
But I have a fire burns round me.
I've thrown in dreams, emotions fight.
Memories blaze to shed a light. Bonfire ignites from within me. Light up the night celebration, festival of light. It's tradition, burning bright, fire ignites the way. Sharing in a song, playing music, a single spark, people have filled it, swirling up in smoke, all pain melts away. Feel the heat, sparks fly, sharing warmth right in our eyes, love in the bonfire, love in the bonfire. I have sticks and stones, I've got old bones.
The universe is never wrong.
You're the right one to come along. Bonfires lit, burning desire.
there's no accidents in life.
We'll keep the sun alive till early morn. This bonfire's going strong, giving us strength to carry on. Light up the night, celebration, festival of light. It's tradition, burning bright, fire ignites the way. Sharing in a song, playing music, a single spark. People help build it, swelling up in smoke, all pain melts away. Feel the heat, sparks fly. Come on, everybody. Sharing warmth right in our eyes. Love in a bonfire. Love in a bonfire. It's burning in me. It's burning in me. It's burning in me. You gotta love one night celebration, festival of lights, dance tradition, burning bright, fiery nights away. And it's all of us together, sharing in a song, playing music, a single spark. People help building, swirling up in smoke, all pavement. And it's all of us together. Feel the heat, sparks fly. Come on, everybody. Sharing warmth right in our eyes. Love in a bonfire. It's burning. Love in a bonfire. And it's all of us together. Love in a bonfire. It's burning. Love in a bonfire. Love in the bonfire.
You are listening to the Paige Roberts Show on Intercom Radio Network. We have finally got everything moved over to Spreaker.com, so hopefully getting everything worked out and things are going good. So, yeah, tonight I'm talking to BMI Nashville recording artist Annemarie Picerno. You know, there's just a lot to learn about the music industry as an entertainer or singer-songwriter. If you were just starting out, do you have anything that you would tell our, what do we call it, our newbies? Is that what we call it?
I'm always talking. I'm always telling people what I think.
Yeah, right. Hello.
That might be a good thing or a bad thing, but I help a lot of indie artists. In fact, Bonfire is a perfect example of that, because when I wrote that song, the inspiration behind Bonfire was from Gene DiPiero, who was over on Hamilton Radio, but a good friend and really tries to support independent artists. And he said, I really want to help indies, and I really want, you know, a song that inspires people and brings people together. And we were chatting in Facebook, and I took a lot of the things that he said in the chat, put them in Notepad. I said, okay, Bonfire. And he said, it's burning in me. And I took a lot of things that he said and started researching the history of bonfires. And like, what's the meaning behind this? It's not just a person sitting at a single bonfire, which, you know, that can be how it starts. But I went to a music festival where there were about 300 people behind around the bonfire with all sorts of instruments, and people would talk about how they came out of either addiction, or maybe they had a death, or how they were coming out of a dark period, and they wrote this song, and people would start joining in with their voices and their instruments, and also their emotional support and their sense of community. And it was just a really awe-inspiring experience, and I'll never forget it. And the bonfire was like 10 feet high, and people dancing. And so I took all those memories and what my friend Gene said, and looked at also the history of, you know, bonfires have been used in wars celebrations, festivals around the world and different cultures, not only religiously but spiritually, and just even in music, bonfires have a lot of meaning. And so looked at all what the history was in them, and the words of the song just spilled out. It was just bam, I wrote it and had my guitar. And I had my friend Lisa Coppola, who's the one singing. I said, what do you think of this song? And she's like, this is awesome. I'll help you get it in the studio. Because at the time, I had a serious accident, and I was kind of really struggling about where did I want to go with my music. And she's like, I will help you get this in the studio. This is a great song. And then she flew out. She was going to do the vocals. And the more I was thinking about it as our studio session was coming up, I thought, this isn't meant to be a solo song. This is meant to be sharing our gifts and sharing our knowledge and things through music and with people that share the same beliefs and see the same vision we do. So in answer to your question, and we live in Alabama, and Jimmy Parker, who's a very well-known country singer in Nashville, and said, would you like to come out to the studio? You know, lend your voices, lend what you do as an independent artist, what you do as a musician, you know, to the song. I showed up along with a few other people, and it was the most inspiring, wonderful, because it was so natural the way we connected. And I knew what parts they wanted to sing on, but it just fell in place. So when you are an artist and you're creating your music, you might be at a different level than somebody else. And there's always people that can teach you. And I encourage a lot of other artists. I don't consider them competition. They might ask me questions in chat, or we talk on the phone and I give them advice. And I ask people a lot of questions and ask for them, what can I do now? What do you think about this? Because I value their input. And so you have to be supportive. We're all in this music community together.
Ma'am.
Not everyone's going to get rich and famous. We're not all going to get on Billboard or television or this or that. However, if we didn't play a song around a bonfire, if we didn't go and play in our local restaurant or club or stand on a street corner and share our own individual creative gifts with people in the world, there wouldn't be much music, would there? So it's learning, it's creating, it's sharing, and, you know, always be willing to learn. And anything that I've learned, somebody probably taught me, so I just keep passing it on. I think the more you do that, and yeah, every once in a while you get a couple bad eggs or people that use you or, you know, don't appreciate the things that you do for them. And that happened to me just recently. And you learn your lesson, but that's part of life. It's not just in the music industry, but definitely got to stay involved, get out there and meet people and be willing to learn.
Well, you know, that's it. And one of the biggest things is, how do we protect ourselves? I mean, because granted, there are a lot of scammers out there, you know. The biggest pay and play and things like that, and people wanting to take people for granted on that end. I mean, you know, how do you protect your assets, right? That's what I call it.
I completely understand. I did a lot of research, just like when I was a little overwhelmed. How do I become a Grammy member? And you have to read. You have to put yourself in school and read and learn if you want to do this as a business. If you're just doing the music for fun, then, you know, I'll never put the little person down or the little guy or somebody that's wanting to do a karaoke song or do this. But if you want to really be in the music industry, you have to be willing to learn how does it work. So it all comes down to the basics. And if you've made a creation, you wrote a song, from finding a professional studio that gives you a radio-ready song that can be played and possibly get to Billboard or get on the Grammy ballot, you have to find other professionals. That means get involved in music groups across Facebook, I, for example, go to Nashville Gig Finder or Nashville Musicians and say, hey, who are the music studios out here? You know, what are your rates? Send me your links. You know, learn who is the movers and the shakers. And when it comes to promotional companies, do your research. I Google everybody. If I see that there's a new Facebook group and, this is a new Nashville record label, and all of a sudden they got 2,000 likes in 1 week because everybody, Nashville record label, boom. And they're all jumping in, but they didn't check it out. I Google the name. I'll ask them questions, or who did you work with? And sometimes when you Google, you'll find that they have like 4 lawsuits in 4 different states, and all these other business names, and you either see good, if you see bad stuff coming, then you know, okay, maybe I shouldn't, even though everybody's jumping on board that, maybe I shouldn't be on board with that. If you see great stuff, and on the positive side, you see artists that are involved with that group of organization and they're doing well, that means that they've aligned themselves professionally and artistically with a reputable company. So when I see artists out there and I see they're using a particular promotion company, you know, how's that working? How was that promotion for you? Did it, you know, and they'll give me their experience or say, yeah, I absolutely recommend this company. So rely on the knowledge and the advice and the feedback from other professionals and your music peers that are in the industry. And here's where it gets interesting, because a lot of times you'll tell somebody, hey, that's a great song, but you really don't put it out to radio. You need to get in a pro studio, and they come up with all the excuses. Well, I couldn't do it. You have to be willing to take that leap of faith and take it one step at a time, because really it's better to put out quality over quantity.
Right.
And as far as protecting your work, I'd really like to do a video on this, but I actually Google everything that I want to learn about. Consider yourself, if you're not doing something at least once a day towards your music or towards learning about what it is you really want to do, if you're serious about being professional, always learn, read, attend workshops, conventions, you know, anything that you can do to learn about what you're trying to get better at. So I Googled and found all sorts of resources on how do you protect your work. Well, register with your songwriter organization, BMI, or ASCAP, because you register every song. Then also copyright.gov is step 2. You copyright your song. Then if you go into a musical agreement with a studio, get in writing what they're going to give you. Why? Because I've seen artists that have paid over $2,000 to producers that claim that they're this and they're that. And then guess what? Once their little promotion's over, they can't get a copy of their song, or they can't get their music video, and they can't get the stuff that they created.
Yes.
The producer is claiming rights. So know what you are getting, and clearly I outline in writing what you are agreeing to any time that is your piece of creative work and money is being exchanged.
That's right.
And the same goes for if you are collaborating with other songwriters, because if somebody even contributes a word to the song, then they are a co-writer. And once you've got those steps, and that takes a lot of work right there, then you're getting into the registration of your song before you ever send it out to radio. And here's where a lot of artists go wrong, is they'll send that MP3 to radio, and they didn't do those steps I just mentioned, but they didn't register it, so they don't make any money on it. So it might get some internet airplay, but they're not registered, so they don't get paid for streaming or download. So if you put it in a store using CD Baby, TuneCore, Reverb Nation, DistroKid, those are like the distributors. They'll put it out on iTunes and Amazon, Spotify, and all those music stores. Make sure you spell the name of your song right. Make sure you know how to do the metadata. Make sure it's registered, or else you lose. You have to brand what it is your product is, your name, your band name, whatever. And once you get those steps, it's in stores, then you would go through your distributor or publisher, like I'll use TuneCore, that's what I use, and they have publishing, and you say, yes, I wanted to get paid for streams if my video is played on Facebook, on YouTube, and you register your bank account, you get royalties directly into your bank account. Then you go further and you register through Sound Exchange, which searches and collects those royalties, and Mediabase and Nielsen, where they do what's called encoding, which is the audio record. You have to upload your file and give them your song ISRCs, which is the individual recording song code, I want to say. And if you have an album, each song has an ISRC, but every album has one UPC, meaning the barcode and that brands that album. You give them all that info along with your BMI registration and all that, and they encode it so if it gets airplay and gets to FM and it gets to Billboard, if you set all this up correctly, you may just get to Billboard if you went viral on media and you've got a great promotion company that helps get you FM airplay. So you have to take it one step at a time. So you've got to be willing to learn, because a lot of artists go, I just don't understand it. Well, then make yourself understand it. Start with step one. And I read all this stuff, and some of it didn't make sense, some of it didn't. I didn't understand. I kept reading until I finally go, click. All of a sudden your brain goes, oh, I understand that now. And then you go to the next. So I have a checklist of everything I mentioned. When I go to release a single, I make sure I do that. And I'm starting to get royalties. I started it with Bonfire, and I went in and registered my entire back catalog, because I probably didn't do things correctly 2-3 years ago when I first started putting things to the radio. And now I'm seeing the result. And basically, my advice to anybody is take it one step at a time and be willing to learn and be willing to take the advice from professionals that are succeeding.
That's right. And just be careful what kind of contract you sign. I would even suggest an entertainment lawyer, attorney. But
absolutely.
So yeah. Like I said, it's just a lot to learn in that business, and people get in there, and that's what they want to be, is part of the rich and famous. But I would take it slow. It's not an overnight deal either. So
yeah, and there's so many opportunities out there to get your music out there, and but you have to treat it like a business. And I guess that's all I'll say about that for now. So we could go on forever, but
we could go all night, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's just so much to learn. I forget what other songs I sent to you.
I have, I Don't Know What Love Is. Do we want to play that?
Oh, yeah, let's do that. I'll just give you a real brief intro to the song. This is coming up on my album, Songs from Nashville. When I moved to Nashville, I had nothing but my stuff in my car in a U-Haul, and my 2 cats, and didn't know a single soul. And this song is about not only marriage vows, because I always wondered, how do people stay married through thick or thin, rich or poor, sickness and health? And then the relationships that I had where they didn't believe in my music, whether it was my family or boyfriend, and the decisions I had to make. What was my relationship with music, the sacrifices, always being poor and eating tuna and eggs and living from check to check, and every bit of extra money going towards the music, and why was I doing that when it was so hard, and sleeping on the floor, and so that's basically what the song was about. Bob McGilpin in Nashville produced it, did a wonderful job putting in the mandolin and acoustic guitar, and I really love how he weaves that in and out of the song. Doesn't have any background vocal or harmonies. It was a simple, straight song in the vein of Tammy Wynette, Katie Lang, or you'll hear a little bit of Roy Orbison influence at the end. It's called I Don't Know What Love Is.
Awesome. Well, let's play this and hold on the line, and we'll come right back.
I don't know what love is anymore. I've been kicked around, beaten down, I've slept on a cold floor, and I don't know what love is anymore. I can't see the rise above the pain. When I'm finally strong, you reappear once again to blame. And I don't know what love is anymore. Have come, lovers, they have gone. Never asked to be born, I carry on. My pride shattered and torn, and I don't know what love is anymore. Never asked to be born, I carry on. My pride shattered and torn, and I don't know what love is. I don't know what love is. I don't know what love is anymore.
You are listening to the Paige Roberts Show on Intercom Radio Network. I want to thank everybody who has been out there in the chat room and talking with us. Phil Kranz is in the house. We do want to thank you for popping in. Like I said, we have teamed up with Phil on his radio, so be looking for that and what we come up with out there. So we're looking forward to it, and that's what we should do. As we were talking earlier, it shouldn't be a contest, and we should be out there supporting one another. We should be sharing our music, listening to our music, and that's the name of the game. But yeah, we have those out there that are not going to be for us, and only out there for whatever reason it is to even just be mean or things like that.
Yeah.
They are out there.
Oh yeah, I hate when I see that across social media. I'm involved in a number of different award shows. It was 5, I withdrew from 1, so now it's 4. And the reason is you got to be professional across social media.
Mm-hmm.
And I know everybody likes a good rant once in a while, but it's not a competition. Don't cut other people down. And, trust me when I say I've come across songs that are just absolutely terrible. And, the friends will always go, oh, that's great. Blah, But if you don't like it, just troll on by then, or
Right.
I avoid a lot of those discussions, or if somebody's bashing somebody,
Oh, gosh.
It's better to take the higher road. Now, sometimes you do have to make business decisions if you don't feel, it's going in that direction, but I think, everybody's got a place somewhere, and, we all can learn, so when it comes to relationships and when you're an entertainer, you have to have a supportive partner, whether you're married or just in a relationship, or even friends. And you have to encourage and support. Some people need a lot of stroking.
Oh,
I've come
gosh.
across with people that have a lot of egos that if you don't just say, oh, you're great, then they can't take constructive criticism, which is different than criticizing. Constructive criticizing, or let's say feedback, is to help them, but some people are very sensitive. So really, it goes back to supporting people, and if it's not something that you agree with, well, then sometimes it's better to just abstain and, keep your social circles and your professional music business circles professional, and you'll have a lot more success, than being negative. So I've experienced that with my music, and sadly, my family actually didn't support my music. They had no idea I even made it to the Grammy first ballot. We're all kind of spread around the U.S. I got 3 sisters, and parents, divorced, remarried, and, and that's okay because I finally accepted that, and that's
Right. Well, are you, as far as out and doing venue stuff, do you have any concerts coming up? Uh-oh. Anne-Marie hung up on me. No, she probably didn't. I might have clicked off, so let me get her back on the line. It does happen, y'all. Hold on. Maybe she'll answer me. Okay, Anne-Marie.
I'm here. What happened?
Well, it was either you or me. It was probably me.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know where we left off, but basically, I help a lot of other artists. So, in addition to working and putting all that in my music, a lot of my time is spent doing the social media. So, I'll do the songwriter nights, but not so much, and get involved now more in events that are going to help me as an artist. So, last year I went out to the Grammys, and they have showcases. They have the Indie Collaborative, where people that are Grammy members and CMA and other music industry perform, and you get to meet and network. So I highly encourage get involved in those professional organizations. I met a lot of people, and that helps you get to learn even more by people that are already doing it. So I saw Grammy members performing that were just awesome, and some of them actually won Grammys in children's music and regional roots and new age, and I got to actually meet these people and industry people, and I learned so much by going out there and going to these showcases and events. I met one artist, Arthur Johnson, that was a 4-time on the ballot in gospel music, and he happened to call me a couple weeks ago and say, what can you do to help me? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm an artist. He goes, no, I saw you out there at the Grammy events, and you were on the red carpet, and you were doing this and that, and I liked you, and and I have done some like little video interviews and things that went over to Bible Boy TV, just little clips showing what was going on behind the scenes. So I said, okay, let's do some recording stuff. I'll help you put some video together for content, because you always need content And out of that connection, out of that networking, and once again, nice, quality, professional people that have vision, and he's one of them, he said, he's going to try and perform at the soiree. He's got his connections he's working on. The soiree is a club where they have a big concert the night before the Grammys. Last year they honored Larry King, right, the news personality, and they had performers, and I did my little interviews on the red carpet, and was there as media, and he asked me if I would perform. And I think it's going to happen, so I'm really excited about that one. So that will be, getting to sing on stage in front of industry members, even as a backup singer. I'm thrilled about it.
Yes.
So I get out to all these places, and it takes a lot of money. So I work really hard, and you have to really strategically decide which ones are going to be most beneficial. So I don't go out in Nashville every night of the week, but I do. I mean, Howie Guru,
Yes.
Southern Country Radio, and he gets out there, and, I go out to support my fellow friends if it's a birthday or they maybe got a really important radio release or they're doing a little concert. I get out there to see what's going on, and I try and stay present. But also a lot of production work goes behind the scenes.
Right.
So if you're an artist, you do it all yourself, and it takes a lot of office and computer work.
Amen. Yes, it does. Well, we are starting to get out more local, and that's what we want to do as well in doing our live shows here at Vegas Studio. And there again in supporting other bands that come through that studio as well. So I'm constantly, it's constant.
Yeah, as a radio station and DJ, you've got the power to help provide artists with content and get out in the community, and also engage with listeners and sponsors and people that help you widen your listener base. I think one thing with some radio, as an artist, you should always say thank you. You should help with a little bit of promotion. But there are some stations that think if the artist isn't in the chat room or if they're not doing this, then they're not supportive. Well, really, Taylor Swift doesn't sit in chat rooms with her songs played.
No.
Right? They're out, they're making music, they're traveling, they're touring, and so you have to get out in the community and even on the radio side, get your promotion to get the listeners, because the listeners are the music lovers. So there's so much behind it, and I do really appreciate yourself and any station,
we appreciate that.
whether it's big or small.
Right.
Because there's a lot of work behind it, and some people are selfish. I'm not one of those types, but I stay involved, and it can get a little overwhelming once in a while. Like feel overloaded and go, my gosh.
Yes.
I don't have the time. So then you got to pull back and recenter and start having fun again, or making music, or just shut off Facebook and get back in the studio.
That's right.
Start feeling creative again. I'm kind of at that place. I'm getting back into production mode for my music. I've got a Dolly Parton song coming out. It'll probably be another month or two. The song's recorded, and it's going to be on tribute to the Queen of Country, Dolly Parton, on Mongo Boy Records. And any artist that wants to submit can send a Dolly Parton song to, I want to say it's submit@bongoboyrecords.com, or check out or message me, or just go to the website for Bongo Boy Records to get the details. But that's a tribute, and I love Dolly Parton, and I can't wait to get that song out there, but I'm waiting for the other artists to come on the album with me. So this is a compilation album. And so as far as my originals, I will be getting back in the studio to get some more out there. The last one I think that you're going to play is Discount Tobacco and Beer, and that one I do a lot of genres. I do a lot of mixed genre. For Trouble is traditional country, Discount Tobacco and Beer is southern rock, and it kind of gets. I love the bass that Bobby Gilpin did on that little lick, and then I get kind of into a Janis Joplin groove at the end, and I had a lot of fun with this one because I wanted to just vocally be very expressive, and it's a fun one for me. It's kind of like my first couple of years in Nashville. I met a lot of infamous musicians that a lot of them unemployed, or I had some. They were really great artists, but I would take them out, and they'd want to go to the discount tobacco and beer place and split a pint of beer and a cheap pack of cigarettes, and that's how I got the idea for this song. And I developed it at Nashville Songwriter Nights, where it started off maybe a little different groove, and it morphed into more of this really driving and bluesy song that it is today, and just about the characters that I'm with. Or that I've met, and how to them that was their Friday night out on the town, because they only had dimes and nickels, and I actually helped a lot of homeless people and used to bring food to them, and so it was kind of about the lower side of what a lot of people don't see about people that are trying to make it in Nashville. There's thousands that come out every day, and a lot of them leave because they can't make it. And struggle, to get out there. But anyway, that was Discount Tobacco and Beer.
Well, I think we have come down.
Sorry, my electricity went out.
Oh, my.
It's pouring rain outside, and maybe this will stop beeping, I hope. I hope it doesn't keep beeping, or else I'll have to tear it off the wall.
Right.
Of live radio.
Right. Well, it's all good, Annemarie. I do want to thank you for calling in tonight and chatting with us, and we look forward to seeing what you come up with next on your music, and keep us posted on what you're doing.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for having me, and thanks to all that popped into the chat room.
Yes.
And keep listening to the Paige Roberts Show.
Awesome. Thank y'all. I'll be back here Tuesday night with singer-songwriter Gary Burke. That is Michael Stover, MTS Management Group. So see y'all. Yeah, we should be out there supporting each other, and I hope it's catching on. So yeah. We will be back here Tuesday night, same time, same place, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you again, Annemarie.
You're welcome, and thanks, Paige. Have a great night.
All right. And y'all too. Thank you. Bye, y'all.
Gonna take a gas and a handful of change. I worked a full day, now we're off to do some play. Got my partner in crime sitting next to me, and we'll find double trouble most willingly. There's a guaranteed sign that always brings good cheer, called Discount Tobacco and Beer. Discount Tobacco and Beer. Discount Tobacco and Beer. Discount Tobacco and Beer. Discount Tobacco. We might not be rich, but we got good heart. And the bright yellow sign gets us off to a good start. We're saved the same store clerk at the same time each day. Got a bottle in a brown bag, now we're on our way. Discount Tobacco and Beer. Discount Tobacco and Beer. Discount Tobacco and Beer. Discount Tobacco. We might not ever Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Playing tunes that make you grin. Our music's better than it's ever been. So think of us when you need a show. We're at WIRN Intercom Radio.